Ah, Sunday. I hope I'll finally have a nice relaxing day off now. Though with these three cats are still around, I doubt they're gonna leave me alone. Liao, how about we go shopping today? Liao, isn't it time you fulfill my request? God, I just woke up and already they're onto me. How'd things turn out like this? Alright, let's go. Go with Tiger, go with Senpai, stay. Nah, I was out all day yesterday. I want to have a break. After all, it's my weekend. What? But you can sleep in on Monday. Aren't your classes all in the afternoon? It's not the same. I just want to spend a whole day at home, thanks. Wow, what are you, an old man? You should act your age. You're cute, young, and energetic college freshman after all. Anyway, I'm just gonna go and be lazy now, okay? But yeah, it's also uncommon to have a whole day free on the weekend. Sorry, but no. I want the whole day off today. Alas, what a pity. Oh, not fair. I wanted to go out and have a date with Liao. I ignore Senpai's complaints and spend the whole Sunday lazing around, sleeping, daydreaming, and surfing the net. After the weekend, my new college life living with three cat spirits officially began. I come and go from school as usual, but for the most part my life has been turned on its head. I mean, I've never wanted an ordinary boring life, but I know for a fact that no other college student has to deal with this. I've tried my best to keep things normal, but people still catch me talking to the air sometimes, and yeah, those rumours aren't great. I didn't have many friends at school, and now it's getting worse. Luckily, I can handle classes by myself. As far as club goes, the other members still don't buy there's nothing going on between me and Senpai. I don't even bother taking them on about it anymore. I've just learned to be okay about it. After all, getting rid of Senpai is mission impossible. However, I still can't say living with these cats is something I've gotten used to. My little room isn't big enough to leave me any privacy, and I do have physiological needs, you know. But all in all, there's nothing else I can do but try to survive this. Besides, it's not like everything is to hate about it. I mean, it's hard not to find some enjoyment in being with three hot guys all the time, right? Okay, fine. That day, I was going to the bookstore to see if there are any new books. Senpai had a class, so I went alone. Of course, Guardian Tiger was with me, but Clouded Leopard left as soon as I started looking at the books. I guess leopards have no interest in books. They probably can't even read Chinese. So it was just Tiger and I, browsing about the literature section as usual. I was looking for a certain collection of short stories, but I couldn't see it on the shelves, so I just kept looking around for any interesting thing. I checked some book covers, but none struck me as interesting, so I kept browsing into a corner of the shop that I hadn't browsed much before. Oh yeah, what's he got? Liao, I want to go check over there. Guardian Tiger suddenly seems very interested in the bookcase over there, so I went over to see what he's so curious about. What you got, textbooks? I was surprised that Tiger would want to read these school textbooks. I thought they were all boring and expensive. This is a book on mobile phones, right? That one's a tutorial on computer systems. I always see you using computers, so I'm curious how these electronics work. Alright, let me see. It took a while, but I finally found a book about the development of the computer. Flipping some pages, it seemed to have chapters on computer history, the development of the internet, and other such topics. I'm not sure how much Guardian Tiger understands physics, but the explanations inside are written as entertaining stories, so it shouldn't be too hard to get the gist of it. Okay, read this one first, and if you like it, I'll try and find more for you. Okay. Guardian Tiger reached for the book and pulled out its chi and flipped a few pages. Not a bad book. Did you find the one you were looking for? Not yet. I'll keep looking for a bit more. Okay, I'll just go over and flip through this one for now. Alright, fine. Guardian Tiger took the book over to the table and sat down to focus on reading. I turned back to the literature section to pick out a book, because I promised Senpai that I'd wait for his class to end and walk back together, so if I don't read something, I'll have a really boring wait. I started reading my book, sometimes glancing over to see how Tiger was doing with his. By the time I finished reading half, he was already almost done. Could it be that his book had less words than mine? Guardian Tiger finished his book and hopped over to grab another from the shelf. I was busy reading the one that I chose, waiting for Senpai to call. It worked out nicely that he called right when I was about done reading. Oh, Senpai, I'm just done with this book. I'll be over in 5 minutes. Okay, I'll wait for you at the cafeteria. I quickly finished reading the ending of the story. It was actually written quite well. It took a moment to ponder my feelings about the book, not even noticing Tiger was still here reading. It seems like he just started reading another book. Guardian Tiger, it's time to go. Oh, okay. Guardian Tiger, heard that it was time to leave, and obediently closed the book with his paws, but then I could tell that he still wished to keep reading. You've only just started looking at this one, so why not buy it and keep reading later? What, can we? I asked Guardian Tiger to show me which book he was reading and looked at the price. It was not cheap. This price is a bit... If it's that expensive, we shouldn't buy it. But I could see his disappointment. Buy it, don't buy. No. This book's a bit too expensive. Sorry, dude. So we can't get it. I guess we can't. In fact, I think this book isn't very useful. It's just a bunch of glossy photographs like a coffee table book. So let's go. Senpai's waiting. Okay. If we don't get the book, we can have more money to spend on dinner. What do you want to eat? Oh, let me think. So we left the bookstore to walk over to the cafeteria, talking about what food we were going to get. Sorry, guy. But as for today, I have a quiz. Well, usually a quiz is no big deal, but recently my study plans have been severely messed up by the cats. Alright, maybe that's an excuse. It's not like math was my strength to begin with. I did manage to review everything, but it took ages and I still didn't get all of it. Cramming is never a substitute for studying. But I'll never get through this quiz by complaining about it. I'll keep calm, walk into the class and gently take my seat. For a moment, I think about how Senpai isn't here with me. It isn't his class, so obviously he can't get away with sitting in on the test. As soon as I get my paper, that moment cuts away, and I take this head on with all my might, even if I don't end up getting most of the questions. And as such, 40 minutes passed in the blink of fury and determination. At this point, I'd burned through all my might and determination, resorting to scribbling on the back of the exam paper. Sneak. Third. I look up to find Clouded Leopard staring at my quiz. Third? What third? Wait, could that be the answer? I circle C for the multiple choice I'm on. I look up to see Leopard nod slightly. Is that really the answer? Just to make sure, I move my pencil to the next question and look up at him. First. I circle A. Leopard nods. We are cheating. The hell? He knows the answers. Maybe his math's pretty good. In class, he does always pay attention with that serious look of his, but I thought he was just trying to pick up on the Mandarin. Was he actually listening to the class content? But how? Even if his Mandarin was good enough, you can't just walk into college level calculus and get an A. I mean, even if it is just a general elective class, I can't even get through this quiz. Maybe Mr. Leopard is really a genius. It's a bit crazy to do so, but I follow the leopard's instructions all the same. He's thrown at me so fast I can barely keep up, but this is maths, no one can calculate this fast in their head. I mean, are these even the answers? I doubt he'd lie about it though, and it's not like I've got any better options. So I let it be and complete the quiz with Leopard's help. Then I'll sit there and wait for the end to come. With class over, I turn in my quiz and whisper to Leopard while everyone else packs up their stuff. So those answers, how did you know them? I watched. Watch what? Other people! He walks to a desk nearby and points to the seat. He was just reading out other people's answers. So does that mean I just copied on my quiz? Yes. That's cheating. Well, I was already cheating when I got his help on the quiz to begin with. It doesn't matter where he got the answers from. Oh, I didn't mean to cheat. All I wanted was to know is how he got the answers. I didn't want to cheat. Why didn't Guardian Tiger stop him? I turned to see Tiger sitting in the back row of the classroom, looking delighted by the book he's reading. Okay, my bad. I start to pack up my stuff and get ready to leave. There's nothing I can do anyway, and at least I completed the first half by myself. Hopefully they don't catch me for cheating, otherwise I'll be screwed. Okay, I've got to study hard from now on. I won't let this happen again. But how should I explain it to Leopard? I wonder if he knows what an exam is. Well, thanks for your help. Nods. Okay. But the way you did that wasn't good. It's called cheating, you know. I mean, you shouldn't copy other people's answers. It's against the rules, and not fair to the others, so please don't do that. It's not fair. Well, see, it's unfair, because I'm the only one who can see other people's answers. You get it? Yeah. So don't do that again. Sorry, I didn't realise those were the other people's answers, and I just followed you. So next time, please don't tell me what other people were putting down. But thank you anyway. I understood that all he did was try and help, but even with the best intentions he made a mistake. Even if I passed the quiz, that's all I get out of it. I won't pass the final exam without actual study anyway. But what if he helped me during the finals as well? I'm really worried about this elective knocking down my GPA. So if I can just cheat with Leopard's help... No, I can't think about just cheating my way through this. I absolutely can't do that. I hesitate over it for a while, but with my stuff packed up I leave the classroom. Yeah, cheating bad. Do not do. That night, we're at club practice. While our club leader gives a speech, I noticed Jiahao coming over to me. Hey Liao, so remember how you asked me to look for the clouded leopard gods in the Rukai? Yeah, how'd it go? Anything? I looked toward the god in question. He's listening carefully with a stern expression. Yeah, my mum had some ideas, so while there aren't any clouded leopard gods, the Rukai do have legends about a clouded leopard. Legends about it? Yeah, what kind? Well, a long time ago, the ancestors of mine were travelling through Wutai, but on their way to leave, a clouded leopard in the tribe refused to go any further. It made them stop and look. The clouded leopard had led the tribe to a treasured place. There they settled and formed the current Wutai tribe that we have today. It's quite the tale, but I'm not sure whether it's real or not. Seriously speaking, I think the way our ancestors migrated was a little bit strange. But tales are tales, so maybe the clouded leopard you were thinking of is the one from that legend after all. Do you think he became a god after that? There's no way to be sure. We never worship clouded leopards. However, our people do respect them greatly. Maybe there's a clouded leopard god out there. By the way, what made you so interested in clouded leopard gods? Well, I was probably just wrong about it to begin with. Well, I just heard something about clouded leopards being respected by the Rukai. Then I wondered if any of them were gods. They're important creatures after all, right? Of course, as I said, the clouded leopards are respected by the Rukai. We would never harm them. But you can't just consider all of them gods. Well, maybe the one who led the tribe to Wutai might be, but not the entire species. Okay, so that particular clouded leopard from the tale might really be a god then? Well, Mum didn't really mention it, and I don't think an animal can just become a god anyway. In our culture, the gods existed since before the universe was created after all. Now that I think about it, Mr. Leopard never said that he was a god. Maybe there's just a different name for it. Regardless, there's definitely a basis for that clouded leopard to have come from the Rukai tribe. Maybe he is the one from that legend. Right, I've got another question. Have you heard about Aidi? Adridringani? What? Oh yeah, what? I let out a noise. Leopard has suddenly appeared right next to me. What's wrong? Cat got your tongue? Yeah, kinda. Anyway, have you ever heard of a god with the name of Adridringane? Yeah, I'd have to ask on that. It'd be great if you could. Thanks for all your help. No problem, really. Piece of cake. Better write that one down. I'm not going to remember that. Now that that's over, I'll pretend to go to the bathroom so I can get a chance to talk to the leopard alone. So, Mr. Leopard, Jiahao said he didn't know about any clouded leopard gods in the Rukai. Do you know anything about that? I've been putting this off for a while, but I decided to just ask him straight out. He probably knew I was suspicious of him anyway, so it's best just to ask. I'm no god, I'm a spirit. Spirit? I am spirit, not god. Okay, so if you're not a god, Jiahao was right then. Yes. Okay, so are you the leopard who led the Rukai to Wutai? Yes. No. What? What does that mean? Not only Wutai. Kocha Pongane Konga Davanje. What, are those all the tribes that you've helped? Yeah, I led the path. Those people live better now. So he's been leading the path for the Rukai people to find better places to live for a long time now then. I guess he's done a lot for the Rukai people. I get it now. I'm so sorry for suspecting you. That's fine. Alright, sorry about that. So, I guess Mr. Leopard is a good god, no good spirit. He may not say much, but he's always got that distant look on his face. And from now on, he'll get a different face from me, one of respect. And that aged Dringana who sent him here, hopefully this all turns out good in the end. Afterwards, I go back to my seat, wave to Senpai, and focus on the club's leader dance lessons. Right, back at home, I was sitting at my desk just as my mobile started to ring. Who's phoning? It's a call from back home. Honestly, I don't want to pick it up. It's been a long time since I've talked to anyone from home. But after a moment of hesitation, I pick it up. Hello? Liao, my boy, your dad's been missing you. How have you been? Yeah, Dad, I've been fine. Well, I can't really say having to suddenly deal with all these cats is fine, but should I talk about that to my dad? I really want to find out if my family does have the ability to see the guardian tigers and other spirits though. But if Dad finds out that I have the ability, wouldn't he just force me to come back home? My older brother handles all of the temple work these days, and he takes it super seriously. I mean, it's stupid to put myself in competition to him anyway. Something wrong? You seem quiet. Oh yeah, it's okay. It's just... Ooh. Ooh. Let's ask. Dad, was our family able to ever see guardian tigers? I hesitate a little bit, but I figure that asking him directly is the best option. See guardian tigers? I mean, can we see guardian tigers during divination? Did anyone in our family see them before? Seeing them during divination? What are you talking about? Divination's divination. How could someone just see the guardian tigers? So the answer's a no then. It's a no. So why are you so interested in this all of a sudden? Have people been telling you things? Oh no, I'm just curious. I mean, we've been a Jatong family for a long time. Maybe there's something more to the guardian tigers. Oh well, you did remind me of something. When I was a boy, my grandfather, well, your great-grandfather, always said that he was watched upon by the guardian tigers. If it were true, he must have lived well, honest and kind. I don't believe it anyway. Oh, okay. That isn't to say that I don't believe in guardian tigers, though. I mean, surely the guardian tigers are busy. I highly doubt they would spend their time watching on us mortals. Your great-grandfather used to tell stories like that to keep the kids in line. Modern people aren't as dogmatic as he was. But don't you tell me that to anybody else, otherwise people might start thinking about us as some bunch of swindlers. We may be Jatong of the guardian tigers, but that doesn't mean that we can actually talk to them. Anyway, don't blab. You understand? I got it. That's a good boy. And how's school? You keeping up your grades? I mean, I cheated on the quiz a few days ago, but I don't think I'm going to tell Dad that. Yeah, it's been going okay. Life has been pretty good, and the dance club has been going well. Glad to hear it. Just don't spend all your life on the club. Focus on study as well, okay? So, when you'll be down home next? Not sure when I'm going to have the time. It's almost Qingming. Do you have a break then? You should come back if you do. What's Qingming? Glossary. Qingming, also known as the Tomb Sweeping Day in English. Qingming is a traditional Chinese festival on the first day of the 5th solar term of the traditional Chinese lunisolar calendar. This makes it either the 4th or 5th of April in a given year. Qingming is a public holiday in Taiwan. Alright, cool. Okay, I will. I'm gonna go back for Qingming. Alright, remember to come home sometime and make sure to get enough sleep. Yeah, I'll make sure to sleep early tonight. That's good. Bye for now, son. Bye, Dad. I let out a sigh into an otherwise silent room. You okay, Liao? Did something happen to worry you? Dad said no one in my family can see guardian tigers. The tiger nods, seemingly unsurprised by this. It has been too long since the last one. That's why I said your ability is precious. But can I really see you? Is this all in my head? If they don't exist, why can't I see them in front of me? Just as soon as I start to get used to having them around, Dad's got me doubting myself all over again. Of course you can. Who else would you be talking to right now? Well, there's nothing to be worried about. Seeing is believing. I can't blame your dad or your grandfather. They can't see us. Okay. Liao, do you really believe I'm just an illusion of yours? A little bit. Honestly, I am worried about it. Still, I didn't expect him to address it outright. It's pointless to worry. Proving that we are not illusions is simple. How so? I simply has to do something that you can't. I've read all of these already though. There's a chance I could have just remembered the passage. I don't think that's the best proof. Excellent point, although there are several more options. How about you just open a website you've never seen before? Close your eyes, and I could read it to you. Simple. I'm certain that it'll work. If that doesn't convince you, I can't do much more than that. He's right, Liao. So, what's there for you to worry about? Senpai? Well, I didn't catch everything you said on the phone, but it sounded serious. Are you okay, Liao? Did you catch a cold? Is it so bad that you're seeing things? No, I don't have a cold. People don't just start seeing things from colds. So you hit your head. Oh, Liao might have brain damage. You're the one who hit their head. Come on, Senpai, stop messing with me. Liao, I don't understand why you're worrying so much. You can see us, that's the truth. Even if Liao and the old man were your illusions, I'm a real person that everyone can see, and I'm standing right here. Senpai, you're human to everybody else, not a leopard cat. Come on, are you really this dense? Do you really believe Yan Shichi would just move in with you like this? You think he would tell you stories about rejuvenating the temple in Miaoli? I'd be impressed if he made all this up. Well, you're right about that. Honestly, I don't care if this is something to do with the family. Only thing that matters is that you can see me now. Okay, I got it. It's okay, Liao. Just as I said, you're thinking too much about it. Are you feeling better now? I can't just change how I feel about it that quickly, but I do feel a little bit better. I should probably just stop stressing myself out over it. Still, it's incredible to think that I can see gods now. Liao, I made you see. I know it's real. I didn't expect the leopard to be worried about me. Thanks, I'm okay. It was just a thought, nothing more. It's pretty obvious you were stressing over this. I was worried Liao might end up in an asylum. Wow, I'm pretty sure you mean psychologist, and even then, no way. Okay, fine. Come on, you don't need to treat me like an idiot. Liao is not an idiot. Okay, cheers, thanks. Right, Liao isn't an idiot. Why do I feel that you're the one making me out to be an idiot, senpai? Must be those illusions of yours. Oh yeah, get off. I pretend to be angry, pouting as I look away from him. However, regardless of their teasing, I know they care about me. Thinking about how much they care, it makes me feel warm inside.